mockery of the constitutional requirement for transparency and disregarding the process of approving a bill. There are no specific details yet on which parts of the proposed measure were amended by the Senate Majority Bloc. For economist J.C. Punong Bayan, the MIF bill should be thoroughly studied first before finalizing it. For now, the bill will be brought to the House of Representatives for Speaker Martin Romualdez's signature before being forwarded to Malacanang for President Bongbong Marcos to sign and become a law.
Best to veto or withdraw the bill entirely, and above anything else, the public must also be invited to discuss and scrutinize the proposal. After all, the public funds are at stake, so the public must be involved.
The YouTube channel of controversial preacher Apollo Quiboloy has been taken down. One internet user tagged YouTube on Twitter and asked the platform to shut down Quiboloy's account, citing his human trafficking charges and warrant of arrest from the Federal Bureau of Investigation or FBI. After review, YouTube said that the channel violated community guidelines. A U.S. grand jury has indicted Quiboloy and several others for sex trafficking back in 2021. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Prices of vegetables in markets remain on an upward trend. Nueva Vizcaya Agricultural Terminal General Manager Gilbert Cumila said vegetables, particularly tomatoes, have become pricier. Cumila explained that few farmers planted in March due to oversupply, while others stopped spending for fertilizer due to the high costs. The Agriculture Department earlier assured the public that prices of vegetables will start to stabilize this week. DA Assistant Secretary Christine Evangelista said farmers are now recovering from the impact of Typhoon Chadeng and Habagat. In other news, a lawyer from the Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption has asked the Muntinlupa Court to cite for indirect contempt former Senator Laila de Lima, Senator Risa Hontiveros, and Congressman Edsel Lagman for embarrassing the wisdom of the court. In the group's petition, they highlighted de Lima's questioning on social media regarding the court's denial of her bail petition on June 7. Attorney Ferdinand Topacio insisted that such statements could potentially affect and influence the court's handling of a remaining illegal drug case. With this, Topacio and his group urged the court to prohibit de Lima from commenting and giving statements to the media. Even Hontiveros and Lagman are being accused, saying that their posts regarding de Lima's case are clearly intended to bully the court. Aside from de Lima, Topacio also asked the court to cite for indirect contempt lawyers Filibon Tacardon and Dino De Leon and Cristina Palabay of Karapatan and Bayan's Renato Reyes.
Ang gusto po nila ay maimpluwensyahan ang hukuman. Yan po ay unethical at labag po sa rules of court. Kami ay nababahala dito sa ginagawa ng kampo ni Senadora De Lima.
Actress Maine Mendoza is hopeful that former on-screen partner Alden Richards will join TVJ and the Legit Dabarkad's upcoming noontime show. Maine said her communication with Alden is still intact and it would be possible if GMA7 allowed him to join their new program. The actress said Alden could also be considered part of the Legit Dabarkads. TVJ's new program is set to air on TV5 starting July 1. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.